I wonder if it goes even beyond that. Allegedly killed himself, but who knows? I have no fucking clue about it. I just think that, we don't know. It's a conspiracy thing. I'm not exactly sure how it is, but I just been researching it, looking it up, and some of it don't make sense. Believing and seeing like it makes sense how his island was, how it looks. If you can see, some's bigger than what it is. It's not just a conspiracy. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your gracious host, Eli Griffin. This is Side Talk Podcast, episode 5. Welcome to the episode. Hope everybody is doing great out there. Everybody, hopefully everyone had a great weekend, all that good stuff. Today we're gonna get into a couple of things, and I hope everybody, just have a great weekend. Again, I'm on the race for 1,000 subscribers. And all that good stuff that's dedicated for YouTube. So just hit the subscribe button. I thank y'all in advance. I appreciate everything. Yeah, man, that's going on. So I hope everybody's doing great. So yeah, everybody's doing great. Yeah, me, nothing too much. My son had 7-on-7 practice this weekend. We didn't do too much. We had a lot of, spring things to do when it comes to, dad with 3 kids, me and my girl did all that stuff. But yeah, let's get into this talk, man. I hope everybody had a great weekend once again and all that good stuff. One thing I want to talk about is, again, if you haven't heard the news, again, they haven't released the Epstein list. Yes. I'm talking about the nasty Jeffrey Epstein. But let's be honest, the whole world is talking about Epstein, to be honest with you. One thing that files hasn't been released, they've been saying the files will be released. Since I forgot the lady's name, she said they were going to release them. But it's all the same kind of bullshit they've already sent out. And honestly, my view is, and how I see it is, there's too many powerful people that's on that list that they're not going to release them. It's just going to be like the JFK again, but more. Because there's going to be so many prominent people that are on that list that it's going to be baffling. Unbelievable. So, me personally, I don't think it's going to ever come out. I'd be shocked if it's come out. I have a clip. I want to show you guys about it. But yeah, I don't see ever. I don't think ever. Jesus Christ. I don't think they're ever going to put these out, man. They're never going to release these files. Even though that I believe the American people need to see these. But I was looking, scrolling. But let's see that real quick. Here it goes.
Just wanted to touch on when it comes to terrorists and prosecuting them and the people who are related to them or were in league with them. Ghislaine Maxwell is the only person that's ever done any time for this Epstein, for Epstein against the American people. Like Pam Bondi seemed furious in her letter to Kash Patel about the FBI withholding evidence from her on Epstein. Apparently, according to her words, there's a truckload of new evidence. Any updates on that?
It's funny. I actually just asked about this and where it's at. And I just want to say, I understand and hear the American people's ask. And sometimes they mistakenly put it on me, and that's fine. I'm part of the administration. But I will say that I personally have checked in. They are going through it. You have to be patient, because when you are wanting to prosecute and actually do something with the information that you have to make sure that you save the integrity of the investigation so that we can bring these people to justice, so that we can hold grand juries, so that we can do certain things. You have to be careful.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand they want to prosecute. They want to make sure they got all the right people and cross the T's, dot the I's. But check this out. Honestly, this is nasty work, y'all. And this right here is kind of bullshit, because they're saying we need to take our time. When did they catch him? 19 or 2020? Either way, it's been a very long time. Ghislaine, I don't know her name, but she's been in jail, whatever. They probably have statements. She probably said some things, but I don't know. And again, this could be a conspiracy with the whole Israel, Mossad, all that networking, all that jumbo shit. I don't know too much about it. I know this is more politics, but this is nasty work. I think they should just release them. I've heard more about the Diddy case that's happened within last year than I ever have with this Epstein thing. And granted, Diddy nasty too, but Epstein did nasty work with the. We know, people know he did it. People know he had an island full of this shit. So all this is just nasty. But I want y'all to understand, just passing out information. To be honest with y'all, people. But watch, let's just finish what she says.
The value for the American people to know immediately would undercut, we have to do it. We have to expose it. We're going to be transparent 100%. But we also have to make sure we're not putting any children in danger, putting any minors that don't want and do not deserve to be publicly identified in danger, and making sure that we put forth the information that would still assist us in.
I get the kids and victims. I totally understand the victims and all that. I wouldn't want that either. But let's hurry this along. It's been 4 or 5 years. Unless I'm maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know.
Getting these individuals to justice. It's such a convoluted thing, but I will tell you, transparency is 100% coming. We did get a ton of documents. Pam's letter, I think, was directed towards the SDNY, that we now know the individual in charge there had directives to go in, and the FBI and said, be the resistance. Do not turn over the documents. We have no tolerance for that. But I would just say to the American people, yes, they got the documents. Cash instructed those individuals that you must cooperate. One resigned, who was leading the charge and not cooperating. And now we have them, and we have to go through them. There is a very large amount of documents, I've been told. They are going through them. And I also, frankly, believe in transparency. We have to give the American people transparency, and we have been, frankly. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to wait a little bit to go through the documents. They're not machines, but I know that they are actively working on it.
Yeah. Okay. So again, everybody, you heard it from them. It's kind of a little bit of nasty work. I think who was it? Candace Owens. Who else? Myron Gaines. They're talking about it's all not just them, but from what I read is that this is connected to the Mossad, Israel, and Epstein was Jeffrey Epstein, whatever his name is, I can't even talk, was I guess a spy for Israel. The way how Israel's been going and all this shit's been going on, I wouldn't put it past it. I wouldn't put it past this whole conspiracy, so to say. I don't know if it's conspiracy. I'm not fluent in bullshit talk politics or how this stuff works, but yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Not sure how this goes, but I think it's all nasty work. Hope they do the right thing in this, even though it's going to implicate probably senators and who knows, senators, congressmen, government. It's just nasty work. So I think everybody bless their families and all that good stuff. I hope everybody just finds that comfort, and I hope everybody, hope the government figures that out, because it's
is going on with the stringing along with the release of the Epstein files. We're never going to see it because too many powerful people are involved in it, and also it implicates Israel.
If we don't get the Epstein list, it suggests that the Epstein list contains information that would disrupt power in its current form. One of the things that's exciting about the MAGA, Maha populist movement is the idea that anti-establishmentism is in the heart of the establishment. Hence Stokes, hence Bobby Kennedy, and Ed Glan's figure in the heart of government. It's an extraordinary fluctuation. If we don't get the Epstein list, it suggests that there is some power that can't be commented on. And Candace Owens' diagnosis is that is the influence of Israel's political agenda on American domestic politics. That's an interesting take. I wonder if it goes even beyond that.
Allegedly killed himself, but who knows? I have no fucking clue about it, so I don't know. Yeah, so I just think that we don't know. It's a conspiracy thing. I'm not exactly sure how it is, but I just been researching it and looking it up, and some of it don't make sense. Here's what's his name? Let's see, another video about it. I forgot the dude's name, but check this out. And this is where I keep on believing and seeing like it makes sense how his island was, how it looks. If you can see how it all looks, some's bigger than what it is. It's not just a conspiracy. It's a coincidence to me. So check this out.
If you read between the black box and the Epstein list, it's easy to see them. But if you look even closer, you can easily see that Epstein was Messiah. It's very annoying to anyone who's been researching Epstein to see the Trump-appointed team tasked with declassifying the Epstein list, dancing like uncles at a wedding with binders of information that have been available online for years. Yes, he's still alive. Yes, the victims of Houston. No, he's not. His wife, Ghislaine Maxwell, who's currently doing 25 to life for sex trafficking, was a right-hand mastermind behind it all. The Florida estate, the ranch in New Mexico, the luxury Manhattan apartment, and the infamous ritual temple on the Virgin Islands.
See?
Ghislaine Maxwell was the bottom bitch, the female voice needed to coax the girls to every location. Yes, Ghislaine was trafficking girls and shaking hands with everybody worth knowing in America, was perhaps even more evil manipulator than Epstein himself, but what's even more interesting is that her father, Robert Maxwell, was quite literally an Israeli spy. Robert Maxwell was a murderous double agent who literally followed U.S. intelligence and sold it to American evidence. This couple was blown inside with direct links to MI6, the KGB, and Mossad. He was like the Godfather mixed with John Wick of this. His brutal use of mafia tactics, intelligence, and blackmail created the country of Israel you know today. Even former Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir said he has done more for Israel than can today be told. It sounds like a movie, but this is all public and well documented for decades now. Imagine what else they're really finding. The point is, Epstein's blackmail operation is a this topic.
I seen that, and it makes you think, y'all, and this is the reason why I actually even potted about this. I'm not gonna lie to you, because this is interesting to me and it's kind of crazy. Yeah, this guy, he hits the nail on the head. There's something bigger than this, man. It's not just a conspiracy. I think it's more of a coincidence. But yeah, it's baffles me.
And one thing that's obvious enough through the redacted blackouts of the Epstein client list is the lack of anybody Muslim. There aren't any, but you would think through this sea of propaganda about what Muslims do today, and in the words of Alex Jones, Islam over the West, that there would be Muslims involved in the biggest uncovered blackmail operation. Even if the former most evil man in the world, Andrew Tate, who continues to blame terrorist attacks on Muslims. Guess what I saw in the car on the way here? A terror attack in Germany. I'm Muslim. I know a bunch of white people in Germany. This more, the white people in Germany can't band together to fight against it because the hell times now where the Pakistani invader was a Christian born in the UK. The Christmas justice figure hated Muslims, applied to my tweet saying that. And the German guy from the other day that mentioned on the PDD podcast, that was a Christian. By the way, to all the Christians, and I hope it's no hate to take people make mistakes, but when I became Muslim 2 years ago,
I think people just need to be understanding and just kind of just look for yourself. And I honestly did it. And that's, it's very crazy nonetheless. You know what I mean? Shout out to, what's his name? See, I seen that and multiple others, and I seen where, I don't know, I'm not trying to get down on being Israeli and Mossad and all that crazy, because then you'd be called anti-Semitism and people backlash. No, I'm not into that. I'm just here for the truth, and I want y'all to be here for the truth as well. So with that, I hope I don't know. I just hope they release the file so people can see, protect those families, protect people, and understand. Hey, if there's some bad people out there, let's get them out of here, man. Jeffrey S. list or files come out. What's going on? So moving on to let's talk about NFL free agency. It's running rampant around here now these days. Okay, the league here don't open up until tomorrow, the 12th. But you know that tampering period, and people are already signing, looking all that good stuff, and finding new teams on, I guess, the principle, or I guess your word for now. I've never seen anybody change their mind during the champion period. That would be kind of cool. I would want some messy shit like that to happen, but no, it's not. One thing I'm gonna let me look at my doggy. Our latest, yeah. So I've never seen anybody do that. Your man Adam Schefter. Here's the latest. Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, 3 years, $100.5 million. Okay, question. That's a lot. I know Sam Darnold did his thing this past year, but god damn, Sam Darnold, Justin Fields. Hey, you know how I feel about Justin Fields. I think he's a quarterback. I think he needs a chance. I think he has an arm, speed, he's fast, he's young. 2 years, 40 minutes, 20 a year. That's probably cheap, even though people probably scoffed at it, because he hasn't showed that he could be the elite quarterback that everybody thought he would be. Well, I thought so. I just think he needed a chance, and hopefully this is a chance. He's going to be the starter, takes all the reps. He's looking over his shoulder. Hopefully, I'm not exactly sure who's with the Jets as an offensive coordinator. Not exactly sure yet, but whoever it is, I hope, you know what I mean? I hope they do something with my man Justin. Daniel Jones, $14 million for Daniel Jones. Boy, I wish I was 6'5". I can throw the ball, but I'm just saying, because $14 million for, I ain't gonna lie, he's a bum. To me, he's a bum. I never liked him coming out of college. I told you, bust. He can't even be a bust because he shouldn't even been picked that high. That's just me, but he got his money, ain't mad at it. Jimmy Garoppolo, these are all, my man Zach, what is, Matt call him? The Mormon MILF Hunter. But look, Wilson's going to the Dolphins. Hey, I think anybody can get more other than Sean Payton out of Zach Wilson is Mike McDaniel, man. Colorado's over, by the way. Warren Bray, Colorado. But shout out to Zach Wilson. And then you see the rest of the line. Stidham stays with them. I'm still firing off. I'm still seeing updates. I know there was a couple trades. Let's see anything else new? Couple trades. Let's see. Oh yeah, and another thing, I'm not exactly sure what the hell the 49ers are doing, but they just literally unloaded everybody on the team. I know they got cap strapped, so they're just literally just breaking the whole team down, which they need to. They're gutting it out. Let go Debo. I know the Broncos picked up Greenlaw and Hufunga. We picked them up, but we'll talk about that later. I just don't understand what's going on with it. Hey, John Lynch, you better figure it out. What else we got? Other than that, free agency is kind of crazy. It just keeps on compounding. I honestly think the Broncos got a lot better, a whole lot better. Yeah, and just now, what is it, maybe about 2 hours ago, 49ers are releasing defensive end Leonard Floyd. Yeah, they're just getting rid of everybody to create some cap space. Understandable. And this is the New Orleans Saints unloading that stuff. Plus, I think the Niners gave up a lot of money for Ayuk, I believe. Christian got paid. All right, so another thing. Okay, what else? Just a lot of free agency going on. A bunch of people's leaving. Dude, the Bears look good. They're snatching up everybody. The Bears look good. Revamp offensive line. We'll see how they do. Hopefully their coach gets it right this time. I like the Bears, but we'll also see about that. What else we got going on? And then the whole thing. Okay, Aaron Rodgers. Who knows what he's gonna do? I haven't heard anything as of yet about how he might retire or go to the Steelers. Russell Wilson is still looking. I honestly think that Russell Wilson may be going to the New York Giants, but that's just only me. It's what I see. But either way, I think the Giants should move up to get either Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders. I don't think they should get a venture quarterback. I say negative, just start all over. But I also think that the Cleveland Browns are going to get one of those quarterbacks too. So I don't know how that's going to work. We'll get in more depth in that down the road, but I think that's something to look out for. And then CJ Gardner Johnson has been traded. I think he got traded again because didn't he leave to somewhere else and then came back to Philly? He's been traded to the Texans, which I think Texans good. He's going to be on a great defense again. So Daniel Jones went to the Colts, which is crazy, like I said. But he's gonna go against or competition with Anthony Richardson. I honestly think Daniel Jones might be a little bit better than Anthony Richardson right now when it comes to pocket passing. I rooting for Anthony Richardson. Hey, he gave us fits in Denver Broncos, but that's another thing. I want to see how that dynamic is. Hopefully, Anthony Richardson could beat him out because he just never really played that much football, and that's one thing I give to Shador. Shador played a lot of football. Cam Ward played a lot of football. Anthony Richardson had one great year at Florida, and he was top 5 pick, and now he's not seeing it how he's supposed to, and people get mad about it, but that's just kind of where it's at this point. Let's see what else we got. Darius Slayton signed back to the New York Giants. That's a good pickup for them. Anything else that's been... No, I think it's all great. I still think Tank got his ass whooped from the highlights I see. I didn't watch it. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, that's free agency. NFL free agency. It's going crazy. There's going to be updates all time or all day. The next week. I just don't understand it. I don't know. Can't keep up with it. You're just gonna have to hit your feeds, and I try to tune in as much as possible, but I can't catch everything. But yeah, it looks great. Big time players moving a lot. Like I said before, Myles Garrett, don't know what's up with him, but he went back to Cleveland. That means that they're getting a young quarterback. That's what that means, because he's not going to sign, well, I guess $40 million a year. He'll sign back for, but I think they're getting a quarterback. That's probably what they talked to him about. Yeah, and stuff like that. Just guys that big time. Like I said, J.C. Horn still don't deserve that $25 million a year, but not my problem. Panthers. But yeah, that's it on free agency. What else do I got on my docket? Yeah, so moving on, you know what I mean? So NBA, it's getting closer, it's getting down to the wire, you know what I mean, with playoff race. So I think there's only 20 games left, I believe, in the NBA. Then we get rolling with the playoffs. Let's go. Like I say, is this LeBron's last NBA push with Luka, or or a championship run push? I guess you want to say. I know they're in third. Honestly, LeBron's playing out of his mind for a 40-year-old. Hey, coming from a 40-year-old. Hey, brother. Hey, I don't know what you got, but I got these bad knees. Partly because I played football, but I'm tore ACL or two. But yeah, he's looking good, man, and can't hate on him. Whoever is hating on LeBron when it comes to it, can't, dog. He does his thing, man. Take care of his body. Hey, he's a machine, but we'll see. He gets a little tired around playoff time. I know that. So, all right, LeBron rooting for you, but hey, you're in the West, so therefore I can't root for you that much. Let's see. But yeah, so here are the standings for the NBA. Bam. Here we go. Standings. So right now, Thunder, and then yesterday, or last night, Nuggets whooped up on the Thunder. I forgot what the score was. It was a lot too little, so that's a good thing. Jokic had a forgot what his stat line was. Probably another triple double. Well, these are the standings, and it's just kind of looking at it. Honestly, I think the Nuggets wants that second seed, so they're playing. And no one's gonna catch OKC, but we'll see in the playoffs, man. I keep on telling y'all, OKC in the playoffs is after the first round. Oh, but it's gonna be tough, man. Warriors is coming up. Houston, sleeper team. The West is stacked, and it's gonna be a great playoff push. And I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to the playoffs. I only paid attention until after the All-Star. I don't pay attention when football season's over. But well, not really. Throughout the whole season, but I pay more close attention, detailed attention after the All-Star break. So yeah, it's gonna heat up, and I think I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for on the East. Cleveland's going, but I still think Boston is not playing. I think they're coasting. I don't know, something about Boston, how I see them play. They're just kind of coasting. Cleveland, it's a good team, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It's Cleveland looks good. Cleveland looks real good, man. I don't know, but we'll see when that comes. Shit. Donovan Mitchell, he's playing. It's a good overall team, man. Good overall team. Knicks, I like the Knicks, but I don't give them much. They got Anthony Towns. They're good. I'm not sure how good. Last year they disappointed me in the playoffs, honestly. But we'll see. And the Bucks, who knows? You have Greek Freak and Dame Dollar, so who knows what the Bucks could be. Pacers and Pistons, hey, I'm glad they're even in it, to be honest with you, because they were god awful last year. But yeah, what is it? Bickerstaff, I think that's Pistons coach. Either way, he needs to be the coach of the year because they were god awful last year. And I think, other than that, I think it's just going to be a wild, tough race to the playoffs, and hopefully, we get some good matchups. Like I said, like LeBron and Steph, boy, if y'all rest now, y'all get left behind. I know he rested yesterday, and Lakers lost. So LeBron's still a player, man. Still don't like what he did to Stephen A. though. But that's the other thing. Let's see, y'all. Okay, now we can move into this. Here we go with this again, y'all. Again, we'll go straight into NBA talk. I guess this can be kind of both with the Broncos, not the Broncos, the Nuggets. Sorry, they're hating on my boy. If y'all don't know, here they go with this again. So again, I'm sitting there, watching TV, not watching TV, just checking up on the game. So Nuggets were on the back to with OKC, so I think it was home and home or home and either way, they're playing on back to back. Oklahoma City got the first game, and then Nuggets got them last night. So here we go again. And I think there's a conspiracy with this MVP, this NBA. I've just seen people talking about it. Jokic, does he deserve it? He's doing it, or he's doing it again. I forgot who said it, but there's a lot in between. I mean, Jokic always seems like he's always every year is getting more points or more rebounds or more assists than he has the previous year. So it makes it look like he's better. He's getting better and better. Shay, he's dropping 50 and he's leading his team, but it's not a conspiracy. It's just weird. I'm a Nuggets fan and I want Nuggets to win, but Shay's doing his thing, but it's kind of weird how it looks. Honestly, it's kind of weird. But I don't know what to think, honestly. I root for the Nuggets just because I root for the Nuggets. I want y'all to check out what they say about all this. And you already know they're pandering. So I just want people to just look at it, honestly. Let's check it out. So this is what, let's see. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to watch. 25-7. Come on, y'all. And Jokic, what did he have? Like, let's just be honest. What did he have? Stat line was crazy. So I understand what I honestly think it's more fatigue. And it's more fatigue than anything. More fatigue. And this is what I'm saying. People are mad because Jokic is just doing things that we've never seen before as a big man. Like, or ever seen. You don't see a center averaging a triple-double. You don't see, well, I guess Will Chamberlain, but like in this time, in this era, with I don't understand it. He's skillful, but again, this is what they say, which is shocking because he never agrees or even does it with. Seems like you don't like Jokic. See, there you go. He ain't wrong. And I said this in previous thing. They're very inconsistent lately, and I don't hate it. Murray have a big game. Jokic have a big game, but then Murray and then Michael Porter Jr. They're not consistent right now. And hopefully in these next 20 to 18, 19 games, they can be consistent rolling into the playoffs like they did when they won the championship. See, and that's the whole thing. So, again, I don't. Stephen A. He honestly, he's one of those people that did the same thing with Embiid, point blank. That's just what it is. I know it's Jokic fatigue, and it just seems like Shay had a better season. He should have had it last year. And I seen somebody say it's like Lamar Jackson, his year this year, something that he's never seen done before. Lamar Jackson never seen him done before, but then Josh Allen got the MVP. And I think it's because Lamar Jackson won it previous year, and then he gave it to Josh Allen. Why? It's because I don't know. And me personally think it's because it was Lamar Jackson fatiguing. Josh Allen had a good year, even though Lamar Jackson had a better statistical year. So I think it goes the same thing with Jokic, and we'll see, I guess. It's hard to say because I always going to say yeah because I'm kind of biased about it. Is he the best player in the league right now? Yeah, by far. He does everything right. He can score, he'll pass, and that's just what it is. And here's another graphic that I want to share with you guys that I've seen. So check this out. So yes, is he the best player in the world? All right. So look, this is the season. They keep around the same. Assists is a lot different. Rebounds a lot different. And I think that's what it is. And I think Jokic is, 28.9. So I think it's a toss up. I think it's up to the voters. Honestly, I think the voters are going to vote Shay just because of the simple fact that they wanted to have him last year. I think this is the same thing they did to Jokic with Embiid, which I think he don't give a shit about it. But that's just Jokic. I guess he just don't give a shit. So, if you don't care, I don't care, I guess. But yeah, that's everything's gonna come down to the wire. Honestly, like I said, I'm still sticking with my guns. I still think the Nuggets versus Boston in the finals, and I'm gonna stick with it. I started this year with it, and I'm gonna end this year with it. I'm done on those hills right there. So that's just how I feel about that. So don't give me no shit. Yeah. So moving on, and then so update. Aaron Rodgers is probably gonna sign with the Steelers, from what I see, which is going to be crazy if that happens. Better team, I can tell you that. Better line, all that good stuff. Better coach, no offense, but yeah, that's just crazy. But moving on, I'm gonna do a little Denver sports for my viewers. You know, my Denver Broncos. My come on now, I'm a diehard. Rumors for agency. So yesterday we signed Hufanga and Drake Greenlaw from San Francisco 49ers. Once again, like I said previously, they're having a fire sale. And who knows what's going on in San Fran. And I bet you my boy Q is heartbroken and losing it right now. But that's beside the point. I think I forgot how much money it was. I want to say Greenlaw was 35 mil, 3 years, and Hufanga is 3 years, 45 million, something like that. But either way, I love it. Love to see my Broncos doing their thing. Love them to pick up 2 awesome players. And here we go. Here we go. These 2 right there, they're in orange and blue. I love to see it. I'm excited for it. I know our defense is going to be unbelievable. You're going to have Pastor 10, PS2, Riley Moss, Hufanga, who else? Brandon Jones. You have McMillan. And then in the middle, you got Singleton, Greenlaw. Our defense is stacked. So I'm excited for it. Can't wait. But this is a big move for the Denver Broncos. It's going to we needed a linebacker for the last, I guess it's Josie Jewell left, but even then I thought we needed a linebacker before. But Greenlaw, man, he's still young. If these 2 come back healthy, Broncos going to wreak hell throughout the NFL. Our defense is going to be legit locked down. Bo Nix is going to have another time to grow a little bit slower, but I think he's already ready to make a big jump. But I feel like the Broncos think I believe it's Super Bowl bust this year. They got the taste of the playoffs, and I feel like they're taking that step. Hey, it's Super Bowl time, so they're getting assets, and I think through the draft they're going to do more offense. I feel like free agency was, hey, let's get the best experienced linebacker or players. That's kind of how I see. And it's exciting for all Broncos country. I'm excited, and I know around talking to people, then people are excited. But again, we signed them, and then I know Evan Ingram was here in town for the last, I think, 2 days. They did his physical stuff like that. Took him out to dinner, all that wine and dining stuff, trying to get him signed. He hasn't signed, which I heard he left. But don't be surprised if he signs sometime tonight, or they've already got it in place that he's going to sign. He left to go get his stuff. Like, I've seen stuff like that happen before. Excuse me. So don't, the fans, excuse me again, don't think that that's not happening. And then other news like my man Javonte Williams, unfortunately, signs with the Dallas Cowboys. Javonte, I love you, dog. But he signed with the Cowboys. Yeah, he signed with the he signed with the Cowboys. I think it's like 1 year, 1 or 2 year deal, like 1 year. Yeah. And then Riley Dixon, our punter, he didn't want to re-sign back. He went to the Bucs for a 2-year deal, which it's a punter. Hate to say, we'll find another fucking punter. And then looking forward to what I believe or what I think the Broncos will do moving forward. Honestly, not too much in free agency. Probably just more depth. We might. I'm not sure if we're going to do running backs, but you never know. You never know. I think it's going to be more tight end. I think Ingram's our next one. Other than that, I'm not sure. I think we just all draft after that. I don't think we're going to make any big time. I guess this is the big time. Yeah, pickups. I just think we're headed to draft season. Yeah, there's nothing more than that. And then stuff like that. But what else? Yeah, so just watch out. Just look out for Ingram. Check your feeds, all that good stuff. It'll probably happen sometime here soon. I'll give it till tomorrow. Just like Greenlaw, he didn't want to do all that stuff, but yeah, I think he's gonna do it. What else you got going on? Oh yeah, so here we go. Oh yeah, and I wanted y'all to show this after Michael Parsons. He wanted to show his top 5 defenses. He already knows what's gonna happen with Greenlaw and Hufanga. Yep, you got it right. Top defenses. You damn right, brother. The boys gonna be nice. Too bad we ain't trying to spend no money on you, brother. Or else I would, shit. But yeah, I just wanted to y'all to show that CU has their spring practice today. Coach Prime, right there, Marshall Falk. So if y'all don't know, Marshall Falk is now the new running backs coach for the CU Buffs, which is amazing, shocking, and great at the same time. Today was first day spring ball practice where they actually get on the grass. I'm anticipating how this is going to look and feel. You know what I mean? Because the last 2 years, it's just Colorado, Denver's, Boulder. It's been electric. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody's just all about Prime, CU Buffs. You know, I root for them just because it's Prime and I'm a big fan. But it's been, you know, from my son to his friends, all they want to do is watch and see Coach Prime. But yeah, it's exciting. I hope it's gonna be cool, man. I hope, you know, hope they fix the run game. I'm intrigued. I know there's some interviews by the young guys, Juju Lewis, and the coaches. Not Coach Prime, yeah, he's probably going to do this tomorrow or sometime next week. Coach Prime, I don't know. But when he talks, it's always a good watch. But yeah, I'm excited for him, man. I hope, you know, quarterback competition with Juju and Kaden Salter. I'm just fascinated to see how this is going to work, how Coach Sapp and Coach Falk and Coach Prime and everybody up there just trying to get these guys together and involved, man. And, you know, I always want to see you to win because it's CU, man. Colorado. Man, I haven't been excited for a CU team in a long time. Even the last 2 years, they're exciting, but like this one, I'm like, all right, I want to see. This one is Coach Prime's 3rd year. He collected some of his players. He's getting better, got more depth. He's getting bigger. He's getting faster. He's getting his players in. So this is the year that I want to see. I know they went 9-4 last year, and I just want to see that next jump, man. From 9-4 to let's go win a Big 12 championship to let's go get in the playoff and make a run in the playoff. Like I'm not looking for a national championship. Bam. Let's make it. Let's get to the champion or let's get to the tournament. And, you know, make a run or something. You know, that'd be awesome. I'm looking for them to do big things. Honestly, I'm excited for them. To be honest with you, let's see what they got. But yeah, I'm super intrigued about CU this year, and I'm excited for them to do what they got to do. And I feel like they're gonna be awesome this year. And this ball, I'm excited to see the quarterback, the 5-star quarterback they got up there, Juju Lewis. Okay, Salters. I'm excited to see what what is it? The new receivers. There's a lot of receivers. You know, if you watch some of their stuff from Well Off and Reach the People Media, there's a whole bunch of different new people. I want to see how the offensive line is. I'm an offensive line coach high school offensive line, so I'm always looking at the offensive line. I know they got 2 new coaches, Gerard, and then I forgot who else. But I'm looking for Jordan Seaton to do his thing. All the young guys that are in there, all the young guys they recruited, plus the guy that's coming back. So I always say, your offensive line is your team. Those 5 guys will lead you to where you need to be. Just look at Philly, what they did. Their offensive line was the best offensive line in the league. Led them to the Super Bowl. Most of the time, those 5 guys determine how your season goes. And I believe that, and I also heard Pat Shermer state about his new offense, that, they're going to be more 12 personnel, which I would love to see it. Hopefully they do, run the ball, pound it. Pause. Did it. But I'm excited for this. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Side Talk Pod, episode 5. I appreciate y'all. Again, subscribe. I'm on a run to get to 1,000 subscribers and to get me monetized. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all do. I appreciate you talking with y'all. I salute y'all. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. To the next time, I'm out. Peace.